Yeah, obviously the most disappointing thing with the game was our start. You can't expect to have success when you're getting down 28-0. Obviously, the elements had a factor. That we knew the win was going to be somewhat of a factor. We wanted to, obviously, if we won the toss, we would have taken the win. They won it. They took it. We were able to take advantage of that. We got a penalty on the first kickoff, pinned us deep. The punt was into the wind, wasn't good. Gave them great field position. They went down and scored. And then next series we go down and end up getting an interception. They end up coming back and scoring again, and then just kind of escalated into a very difficult first quarter. Felt like after that first quarter, I felt like we settled in and played obviously like we know how, but it was too little too late. You can't make those mistakes early on and expect to recover from a very talented team, a team that had weapons on both sides of the ball and could do some things. So it was disappointing in that note, obviously, to come away with a loss when you fully expected to be able to compete in that game against those guys. Had some injuries that we got to be able to overcome, got to get guys to step up, and we'll continue to move forward with that. Yeah, I mean, Swarm Week is huge. I mean, obviously it's homecoming. It's you got a lot of fans, alumni back. You got all the alumni presentations. You got Hall of Fame weekend, and so it's something you want to be able to put a great product out there for your alumni and for your families and everybody that's back. And so it's very important for our guys. And aside from that, we got to put all that stuff aside. We got to make sure that we're just focused on. And this is what I've really preached to our team. I've preached to our coaches and kind of challenged them a little bit. Is at times we've struggled this year. Taking what we've learned and had in the practice field to the game field, and that's been our biggest issue, is the mistakes that we're making on things that we've practiced and seen in practice, and we do a great job of it, but then we don't translate that to a field. So what we've really focused on, and I want our guys to be excited about playing for Swarm days and all the hoopla. We can't get caught up in it, because ultimately we have to focus on our job. And what I said before was I've challenged these guys to find the best version of themselves. Coaches, your job, aside from X's and O's, is going out and getting the best version of each player, aside from the X's and O's. Players, this week, focus on everything you need to do and do a little bit more to find the best version of yourself, because that's what we have to do. Now, if you do that, you've got an opportunity to put together a pretty good homecoming and Swarm Day game. And so that needs to be our focus, is focusing on that part of it, putting a great product out there. We've shown first half of Shadron, come back the second portion of the game against Adams. So we just have to find that consistency and that deal where we are playing for 4 quarters, and it comes down to the mental part of it, us being focused, not getting down no matter what's happening, and then being able to just take what's happening in the practice field and then taking that to the game field and putting it out there. You got a Fort Lewis team who is going to be very motivated, also is very confident right now. They're coming off they're 2-1, coming off a big win against Shadron at home, and has some momentum. And so you got to stymie that momentum right away, which means you can't start slow like you did against Adams. You got to utilize the crowd, utilize the environment that now you have to take what we've learned on the practice field and equate it to the field. And if we do that, I know we can have some success, and that's our goal this week.